Hey, sorry guys, I was just setting something over on the side there. I just was doing a private reading for a client. So I've just, the camera was up here on me. Hello. Yeah, so I just was doing a private paid reading this morning. So I'm a little bit earlier than normal for some people. So, okay guys, here's the drill. Is Rhonda in the room or is Rhonda busy? I haven't listened to her message. I think she's going out somewhere or doing something. I haven't heard from Joanna. I haven't spoken to Joanna this morning, so I'm not sure if she's available. But it looks like we've got Zaria and Astro Love. Thank you for being here, girls. So, here's the drill, everyone. If you haven't been here before, me and you and Mira, SB. I'm not too sure if those people are all new, but what I ask, if you are new, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you any money. I'm not going to hassle you. If you want to be on the free list, the free list is very limited. I ask you girls, Zaria and Astro Love, with the free list, only put 4 names on that free list for me, please. I do only have limited time today. I have another booking for another reading, which I'm just waiting for that to be confirmed on my phone. So I will have to be leaving probably in an hour. Maybe, what time is it now? It's nearly 10 a.m. Yeah, so I might be online for just over an hour. So if you don't want to miss out and you do want a paid reading, the PayPal readings, which is what I prefer, I do prefer PayPal. Welcome Yasmin, City, Bibi. I'll scroll back and we'll look at what the list is. So if you do want a paid reading, go across to PayPal. All the description box has the link. And PayPal readings are $6 for a mini reading, which is about 5 minutes. And the, let me just turn on my other camera there. Okay, is that coming up? Hello, here I am. Yeah, so the paid readings via PayPal, 5 minutes is $6 US. The information's there with Astro Love. If we're using Super Chat is $7 US. It's $6 on PayPal, Astro Love. I made a stuff up the other day where I made it $5. I don't know why I said $5. It's always been $6 forever. But yeah, it's $7 on Super Chat for a mini, $5 on PayPal. I'd prefer that nobody pays for the more detailed readings via Super Chat. It is $14 if you're going to use Super Chat. If you're going to go to PayPal, I've changed it just to 11 or 6. So 6 for a mini, 11 for a mega via PayPal. That is US dollars, not Australian dollars. If you're using Super Chat, it is 7 or 14. It should be 6 and 12, but we'll keep it at 11 because I like the 1-1 number. If you want to pay 11.11 because you like the number as well, go, so be it. Anyway, so our free list is Zaria, Astro, Love Me, and Cami. So Zaria, what is your question? Let's get on to it. Like I said, my time is limited today. So please, if you don't want to miss out, guys, please don't wait till the last minute when I say I've got to go, because today I actually have to go. I do have appointments today, and I've got 3 places I've got to be after probably 11:30 at the latest. I have to be getting up and getting out the door. So I've got to get changed. So I've got about an hour and 15 minutes on live. So if you don't want to miss out and you do have that $6 US or $7 US or whatever you want to buy, especially if you want a longer reading, probably at around 11:15, I will be turning on the Stream Elements bot to say closed. So whatever I've got in the room, it doesn't matter if there's, hang on, will I get the job at TKC Holdings making $25 an hour? Wow, that's a lot of money. What's TKC? Will Zaria get the job at TKC and make $25 per hour. That's a lot in our money. What kind of job is that? What's TKC, Zaria? TKC. So Zaria, who did you say was next? Who have we got helping you today? Zaria and Astrolove. Okay, Astrolove, you keep taking control of $7 for a super chat, $6 if you're using PayPal. They are mini readings. More detailed readings are $11 on PayPal and $14 on super chat. So if you can just sort of change that there a bit, change the 7 and 6, and 11 and 14 is fine. So if you can keep taking care of that, Astrolove, Stream Elements is coming in there. See, Stream Elements is saying jump the list, $7. So Stream Elements is activated. It's also got the $11 for a detailed reading, $6 for a mini reading. Okay, so Stream Elements has got it covered, Astrolove, but yeah, just if people want a private reading with me, I did one this morning for one of my people on live. If you do want a one-on-one reading with me, please contact me at psychicbetty@gmail.com. That's psychic and Betty spelt with an I @gmail.com. Contact me via there. I will get back to you when I can. Please, no time wasters. I have had people contact me, ask me all the information, and then start asking me about what's going on in their life. If you want a private reading, please don't contact me and try and get a private reading via my email. If you want to book a private paid reading, contact me via my email. It's sort of like when you're selling something and you put no time wasters. I love everybody contacting me, but this is my job. This is how I earn my money. So yeah, please, if you want to do that. But anyway, let's look at Zaria. It's a company that provides for prisoners. Okay, so will Zaria get the job, get the money, $25 an hour at this job that she's asking about? I Rise, you've donated. I'll check that in a sec. Hey there, Rhonda. I didn't know if you were coming, Rhonda, or not. We have the Stream Elements all set up. This looks like a yes, but there's the attachment card can be, don't get too locked into whatever it is, Zaria, with this job. I know you're a moderator, but I have had a payment there, so we'll just, we'll quickly grab one of these for you, Zaria, and we got to put these back from my previous reading. I'm going to give you a yes on that job. I'm just wondering why the attachment card is there. I'm feeling like don't get too strung up on just the one area of focus. Maybe there's other jobs that you should be looking at the same time. I just wanted to drink that before it's completely stone cold. Got a bit of a snotty nose today for some reason. I think it's the wind blowing up the winter pollens. We have beautiful wattles everywhere in Australia, but I am pretty allergic to the white ones. This is signing contracts, getting the deal. Let me just move this. This is in the wrong position here today. Okay, and we've got signing the contracts. We've got 2 signing the contracts. I'm going to give you a big yes on that, Zaria. I'm just not too sure why that come out. If you were doing a paid reading, we'd do a little bit more focus for you there, Zaria, to find out what that is, because that could be some sort of issue with the job. And maybe it's not going to last or something. Maybe that's why that came out. Now, let me just quickly go and check PayPal. Now, everybody, I am only on for maybe an hour right now. Maybe not. So if you want a reading, I suggest if you don't want to sit on that waiting list and miss out for a freebie reading, which is very minimal. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now from the gulping that tea. I Rise is, can I say your name? I Rise has made her payment. Can I say your first name on camera, or you prefer I don't say it? Anyway, this is a detailed reading, so we'll set the clock. Can I have your question, please, iRise, so we can get on with your reading? So for iRise, we need these. I love your messages, Astro Love. You know, soul family, soul tribe. You know, may you get the message your heart desires today. Is that City Babe in the room, or is it City? Or are they both in the room? We've got one person called City and one person that's City Babe. Yeah, we're only putting 4 people on the free waiting list, and then my moderators like Rhonda and Zaria will write down the other people on a piece of paper, and then once I've done those 4, if I've got time, then we add 4 more, or pretty much like 1 on, 1 off. So I've done Zaria, so there should still be 4 on the list, so the next one goes on the list. Erica's made a donation. Let me check that. Done. Okay, so I've got 2 back-to-back readings. Erica's will be about a 15-minute reading, around about that sort of timing. Oh, actually, no. Erica's will be probably around, yeah, between 10 and 15 minutes. Bianca, oh, sorry, I said your name. Was that fine that I could say the name or not? Oh, City Babe is here. Okay, City Babe is here. Because I seen City is in here as well. We got 2 of them. Yeah, so one is City Babe that we know and love for a long time, and the other one is City, which we're getting to know and love as well. That's a newbie kind of person. Okay, so iRise, what will come with the connection in between you and Shechem? Okay, so let me set the timer. This is a 10-minute reading, guys, so if you have to go and have a cigarette, make a phone call, now is the time, because after this will be another full reading for Erica. Okay, where is my timer? There it is. And thank you for your donation. I didn't see whether you said it was okay for me to say your first name, so I won't say it. I'll just focus. So I'm going to go quiet, guys. I'm focusing on this person's name. What will come of the connection between... Okay, here we go. Good luck. You, him, connection. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of love going on here, but there's a lot of disappointment, anger, frustration, coming from both sides between both of you. Sometimes you feel very happy in that. Sometimes you think, this is the love of my life. This is going to go everywhere. This is going to be fantastic. Then you think, are we just friends with benefits? Are we not going to pursue this? And you get very dark and gloomy and depressed here. Over here with Shechem, I think you wrote the name down, Shechem. He's working hard at his job and his future and what he wants in life. There is a lot of love there, but sometimes I feel like where he feels like he's being pushed down a path that he doesn't want sometimes, and then other times he does want this this kind of lifestyle thing. So I feel like for you, you do have focus on your future, your career, all of that sort of thing, other people, friends, family. But in regards to him, you've got this massive love thing where, is it him or is this not going to happen? And then you get this depressive frustration kind of thing coming through. Over here with him, I feel the double tens can be somebody that's looking at their future, investments, buying property, selling property, tending to family, trying to divide his time between work, love life, and family, commitments. He does want to go on a journey of love and commitment with somebody, but at the same time, he doesn't. So I'm feeling a very mixed energy coming from here. I'm feeling with you, you're getting a mixed signal from this person, and that's what frustrates you and angers you or upsets you at times. The connection... The connection is showing me that this could be something. It's going to take about a month to a year. I know that's a big difference in time framing, but we got double ones here. We got double tens here. It could even represent October. We actually got triple tens coming out on the table. So October could be a big, either a breaking point or a solid union going on. If it was two red tens, I'd say this is all marriage, commitment, solid. But we got two black tens and one red 10. The question about whether this person loves you or not is not an issue. There is definitely love coming from both angles. Down here, I feel like this person you're asking about has some sort of secrets going on. Now, I'm not seeing anything to do with a third party or some other woman or anything like that. I Rise, I won't say your name because I can't remember whether, I didn't see whether you said it was okay for me to say your name there. Let's just get some more information on this, and thank you again for the donation today. I'm just going to go quiet again, people, while I focus on her name. Shakam, and show me what does she need to see about this connection? Where is it going? You sometimes wonder about just completely ending stuff, this connection with this person, and just seeing what else is out there. So it's showing me, but then you get anxiety and you struggle with that and think, I know I could have somebody else if I wanted to, but I want this. So it's like where you want it, you love him, you want it there, but you're wondering about, should I just end and start again somewhere else? So that's the energy first coming out with you. Over here with him, he's got the commitment card. Down here about the relationship and the connection, we've got the patience from both sides. He needs to be patient with you and what your wants are, and you need to be patient with his journey as well. So what else are we getting? You got Ace of Cups and Ace of Hearts. You really do love this person. You got aces everywhere. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the 4 aces on the table. We got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Hearts. We got the Ace of Diamonds and the Ace of Pentacles. So 1 year, or it could be sooner than that. It could be 1 week, 1 month. This usually symbolizes two people making a set path and a set journey to come together at some point in time. He's balancing his money, his work life, and what he's got to do. It's almost like he's sitting on 2 situations and he's trying to jump here, give you some entertainment, jump over here, sort this out. So I feel like he's jumping between things. He's also maybe looking at, is it financially stable for you two to be solid and move forward together? Or is it better for him to focus on his own journey at the moment? But the love thing, I wouldn't be questioning that at all if I was you. This is showing long-term commitment down here. You've got 10 of Spades and 10 of Swords coming out. You sometimes feel like giving up on this for some reason. I don't know whether you should or you shouldn't, because this could be that you're wondering about starting a new journey, but you can't start a new journey unless you end this. And then you're worried that, is he going to eventually commit to you? Is this thing, if you've had problems in the past, if you've had some sort of separation or something going on here, it may be where he's gone quiet as well with the Black 5. That can be somebody that's just not talking. I do see a secret energy down here as well. This card is usually where somebody's walking away from something for a while. Now that can be you deciding he's worried that you're going to walk away from him, or he's thinking that maybe we should just split for a while. It's weird because your cards are showing a connection, a deep love, that things could be really, really good, but then we're showing other cards that you think sometimes that it's done, it can't be brought together, and he sometimes thinks commitment and then thinks, no, I don't know, I'm not ready. So it's sort of definitely desire is there, love is there. We got the long-term commitment cards. Your cards are extremely confusing. The time is already going off, so let me just make sure I don't go too far over. We'll just put another 3 minutes here. All right, so when this timer goes off now, that is it for this reading. So let's just see what else we get for you. I'm focusing on your name again with, what was his name? What was his name again? Was it Shikam or something? Where is your name? Shikam. Last message. Now just think about a yes and no question in your mind, I rise, because we'll get to these now. But this is not the yes and no. You've got two cards that mean a new beginning. So I feel like you're looking at this relationship, this connection between the two of you, and you're wondering, could I be better off with something new and starting again with somebody else? Or do I mend this and go on the journey with him? He thinks of you as the wife, the mother, the person together with him, like you're there no matter what. So that's how he's seeing that. Oh, and there's that other city name there. Similar symbols that they both use. Is there a need for an apology between the two of you? We've definitely got a sexual connection going on here as well. So with the Empress and the sexual connection, this can be that there is a big, deep desire coming from him to you. It could lead to a permanent kind of connection with each other, with that card, with all the aces coming out. But I do think there's some things that have to be mended within this relationship that you have with this person. If he's not talking, or he's spending too much time doing other things and you're getting neglected in some way, I feel that you need to sit down and talk and say, this is what I'm wanting in life. What are you wanting? You know, or you tell me, I'll sit and listen and let him talk. And then you either believe it or you don't believe it. But I feel like you're in a weird situation here where you're wondering whether yous are just friends with benefits and having that kind of relationship, or whether could it develop to rings on the fingers and being together. But the card that came out for him when he looks at you, down here is the relationship. We got the Empress, which is your everything that he needs. But also you got the card showing up as the mother, having a baby, or being the family, or being the wife. So sometimes that can be a bad thing when that card comes out, because it can mean that sometimes the person feels like you act like their mother in certain situations, and they don't like that. And other times there are people that like that when somebody's like looks after them, you know. All right, so just think about a yes and no to finish this reading off for you. Yep, the buzzer is going. I thought it would. Yes or no for... I'm not saying your name, I'm thinking about it. What do you need to know? Love hasn't been easy, but the new door will open. So if you wanted something new, you decided that that's it, there will be something else. Now, the other way of looking at this, love may not have been easy or right between the two of you, but something will come in that fixes this. So it can mean between the two of you, something could work out between you. And you've got a yes here at the bottom. I was going to give you a yes anyway, because there was a lot of very positive cards that you got today. And this would be a positive thing, and this is a positive thing. So you do get a yes at the bottom of the deck. So I hope that's the answer that you wanted. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation, and moving right along. Now, I just remind everybody, I do have somewhere I've got to be. I've actually got 1, 2, 3 appointments. I have another paid private reading where I'm actually going to somebody's house today. I just got to keep checking whether she's replied, or she's decided not to have it. I need her to confirm. I'm not going out the door if she doesn't confirm with me. But I still got appointments. I've got to be away from my table in an hour. So, yeah, I'll have an hour on here, and then everything will be closed. No more freebie readings, and also the paid readings will have to stop. Erica is next. I have an oracle deck called What's the Tea? And the jackpot money card come out every time. What does the jackpot mean for me? Oh, okay, Erica. So let's see what these messages are that you're trying to decipher here. Now, I'm going to set the clock for the 10 minutes. Because what was your payment? Let me just check your payment here. Okay, so that is, well, if that's 11, that means, oh, you paid an extra couple of dollars, I think, because it's converted it already. So you've paid an extra couple of dollars. So we'll do the normal, we'll do the 10 minutes, and then we'll just, we'll wrap it up with, some things. Erica Marie has been pulling the jackpot money card coming out. What is coming towards her in money? Why does she keep seeing this card? I've never heard of an oracle deck called What's the Tea? I've never ever heard of anything like that. But that's, I'm assuming it's something to do with tea leaves or something, tea leaf reading. But a jackpot keeps coming out. Jackpot. Why is Erica Marie getting told jackpot? I'm wondering whether, and this is going to sound really bizarre, whether it's something to do with a place that, like a casino and things like that. Because I keep seeing the pot of gold and a poker machine. I keep seeing coins coming out in my head every time I think about this jackpot thing. The other thing I'm thinking about, which is bizarre, more bizarre than just thinking about that, but somebody called Jack, that you might be going to have a conversation with somebody, Jack, or some restaurant you go to and it's called the Lucky Chinese Jackpot or something like that. So it may have something to do with a play on the name. Yeah, not just to do with money. It's a very expensive deck. I'll have a look at it. I'll have to have a look at it, Erica. This is like a payout for an injury again. Hitting the jackpot. Maybe that's why you keep getting that there's going to be money coming in for some sort of injury, some sort of thing that went wrong at work where you're entitled. Maybe you were at work and some disaster thing happened and then work owes you, you know, like you go for a compensation claim or something, because that's what this looks like. It looks like the boss, it looks like something that was wrong, and then you get a payout over here. And why else are we seeing this jackpot card? Is there an inheritance coming your way, Erica? Double aces, one of them upside down black. This can be in two minds about something, but it also can represent somebody that had something with their head. Dementia, stroke, brain tumor, whatever, before they died. We got double male energy, but then we got husband and wife energy here at the same time. These two cards represent big money. big money coming towards you. This would be that you're going to hit the jackpot with the house, because this is buying property. This would be the lawyer signing the documents. I don't like to predict something negative, but it's kind of like you get told something about a house that you buy or the property that it's on, and then down the track you find out something and they had lied with the contract, and then they owe you money. And it's like you end up getting the jackpot. So that's what I'm seeing in my head, because I do know that you're looking at a house and all of this sort of thing. And it could be something negative about the house, but they didn't inform you about it. And then you find out about it, and then they owe you money because of it. So yeah, there could be some sort of payout. I'm seeing something to do with a payout, not necessarily a win. I'm not seeing winning cards yet, but let's have a look what else we get for Erica. Okay. Why is Erica seeing the jackpot card a lot? Why is Erica seeing the jackpot card a lot? Or your own house? It's kind of like somebody has an incident and they drive their car through the front part of your house, and then you're entitled. You know, you go to court, you get a lawyer or whatever, and they say, oh, look, let's not take this thing to court. Here's $10,000 or something, you know. It's like somebody decides to settle out of court because they don't want to go to a lawyer or something. The other way of looking at it is inheritance. You might buy a house, and let's say it's a renovated old property, and then you decide to go up into the loft, or if it's got an underground area, and you find a box, and inside the box is money. You know, you find money, or you find a ring, you find out that the ring's worth a load of money. Nobody's claimed, you know, that, you've bought the property and everything that's in the property belongs to you. So you may find something as well when you buy the property. I've heard of that happening. I've heard of people, they inherit a property, or they buy a house and there's no family. There's just the people that had the house, they're gone. And they find up in the cellar or down in the dungeon, whatever, they find something of value. And it could even be something like a Coca-Cola bottle, and it's worth like $20,000, you know, it's rare or something. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Death card. See, that's like a piece of property. That's like a ring or something that's worth something. I remember my dad and his wife bought a property, and it was really old. And when we were doing the renovation and we lifted up the floor, underneath was newspaper from like 60 years ago or something. And we thought, oh my gosh, you know, like, and they were told that the house wasn't that old, and it turns out that the house was really old. But it was really weird, like, seeing all this. We never found anything of value. But yeah, the newspaper thing, if we could have got it up, it could have been worth something because it was old, it was still intact. But yeah, anyway, why is Erica seeing the jackpot card? What's going on there? What kind of currency is that, Nadia? Can Rhonda or somebody check that out for me, please? What currency is that? Do you know what? I just got a message in my head, Erica, looking at these three cards. This is you stressing and worrying about the past, worrying about where things are going to go. And this is like, forget it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about these little things, or even something that could be a really big, horrible thing. So, and I'm also feeling like the jackpot is Lance. You hit the jackpot by being with him. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I'm feeling, because this is the two soulmates sitting on top of the engagement ring together. So that's like hitting the jackpot with that. It's also, I keep coming back to a piece of jewelry, especially if you're picking up the Ace of Pentacles and then the Death card. I feel like some inheritance thing or something. This is the card where you work hard to get the money. It's nothing to do with jackpots. This is where you work hard, and every time you work, you get what your rewards are. The hanging around cards come out, so you might be waiting for something as well. And you're also being shown something about taking care of yourself physically, mentally, looking after yourself. So this is like somebody stressing their mind out, followed by somebody that's taking care of themselves, and everybody's noticing how beautiful you are, or how nice you smell, or what your clothes look like, or it's just like being noticed and being in the limelight. But yeah, with this is like death of somebody and a lawyer with a payout, inheritance. So I don't know if you're going to be in line and somebody's going to give you something. These are working cards. So maybe something happens to somebody you work with and you end up getting, oh, would you like to be partners in the business? Or would you like to be the manager of blah, blah, blah? Because unfortunately that person died of da, da, da. So it's like you're either going to inherit something, you're going to find something, or you're going to go into something through work. But there's definitely something coming in regards to the money. But you've also getting this indication about you've hit the jackpot with the relationship you've got with Lance. Okay, so it's sort of like about your love life and everything. Okay, and I'm doing good timing here. So let's give you some of these. And now think about a yes and no question in your mind. What is that currency? The buzzer's going, Erica. I'm just trying to confirm what this currency is that this person is paying. Is that euro? Is that euro that we're looking at there? It's not pounds. The pound symbol is different to that. Okay, this is for you, Erica. Oh, soulmate connection again. Okay, now this here can be somebody that's frustrating you. They're not pulling their weight. It can be at work. It can be within the family. Time to crack that whip, get that person motivated, get them back on their feet. And sometimes it can be about you. If you're saying, oh, I'm going to go for a run twice a week. And you keep saying, I'm going to, and you don't do it. Don't be like me. I've been going to go for a walk, I don't know for how long, and I haven't been doing it. Yeah, the weather's been bad, but I am a part of a gym and I can go and get on the treadmill and do my walk. I've done it once in the last, I don't know how many weeks, months. You've got the soulmate connection with Lance, beautiful card. Here is through some sort of thing in history, the knowledge, the owls is like listen to somebody wiser. There is some sort of payout here. There's some sort of payout coming through there for you, Erica. So lastly, yes or no, let's have a look at this. So Nadia has paid for a full reading, so we're doing another 10-minute one. Time's ticking away, guys. We might have to shut down the full readings and only do mini readings for payments. I'll just go as soon as I've finished this, yes or no. Just think of that, Erica. But let me know if something comes through with all of that. You might be out somewhere and you go to the bathroom or something and here's a diamond ring sitting there or something like that and nobody claims it. And it's worth 20 grand or 10 grand, you know. Or it might be where you're digging something in the garden and you find a watch and it turns out it's an heirloom or something. So I'm really curious to see if you find something like that, because when I start seeing images in my head, they usually happen. But the pot of gold and the jackpot, I feel like if you've got a little bit of money, don't gamble your life savings away, but if you've got a little bit of money, maybe you and Lance go to the local casino and do a little bit of things with money. You might win. Making a new connection's coming through for you. Are you sure about certain situation? And it looks like you're getting a yes right now. Okay, thank you, Erica. Up next, we have Nadia Apita. Thank you for joining us today. We did Zaria earlier, didn't we? So it's the 9th, Thursday the 9th. We did Zaria so far on the free list. Okay, so this is a full reading, current love situation. $16 US. Well, that's more than enough. You didn't have to pay that much for the reading. It was $14 US, but it's equating to $16 US what you paid. Hopefully that's been worked out correct. Crystals can be worth money, Erica. Certain crystals are very rare, very, very rare crystals. Whatever they are, I would be researching them, finding out what they're worth, where they came from if you do know. Sometimes people sell crystals with a certificate of where it was bought, where it was dug up or taken off a rock or whatever. Some people sell them with an actual authentication of what they are. But yeah, some crystals can be worth a lot of money. Some crystals can be like nothing. Nothing springs to mind at the moment, but I do know a friend that was wanting a certain crystal and it was so expensive. I mean, like for this little chip here, and it's actually got a man-made coating on it. Somebody told me what it was. I think it's rainbow quartz. This was at a show and I needed it. I seen it. I wanted it. And it turned out that it was, I think it was $25 or $30 for this tiny little thing. I found out later on that I got totally ripped off with it, even though I love it. Yeah, I found out later on I could have got the same thing probably for $10, which is still a lot for a tiny little chip like that. But these sorts of things, these massive crystals, some of these can be a couple of $100, some of them can be $80. It just depends on whether they got fractures in them or what they got in them. Some of them have traces of gold and things like that in them. But yeah, just if you've got crystals and you want to get them value, just do your own research first. Maybe that's what the owl is all about. I got the owl for you. It might be talk to somebody that's really wise on crystals. Anyway, they're really heavy. It doesn't matter if they're really heavy. I mean, like this thing is fool's gold. This is real and this is fake. I bought this in a cheapie shop, a $2 shop. It cost me about $4, I think, or $3 for $10 or something. But as soon as I got it home and I put it next to the real one, this one was dug out of the ground or out of a cave. I could tell straight away that that was fake. So you've got to be careful with crystals as well. I'm pretty sure this is fake as well. I don't think this is the real stone. I think this is just glass. But this is real. This is quartz. This has been my trusted friend for a long time. And you can tell something to do with when you hold them, if they go hot or something, or if they don't go hot. There's something to do with the heat. They should get hot, I think, if they're real. Anyway, let's get on to this paid reading for Nadia. Thank you so much, Nadia. Okay, so we're going to do a love situation. At the end of it, we will be doing a yes and no. So think about a yes and no in your mind, Nadia. And welcome to my room. I don't believe I've seen you before. Please subscribe, everyone. Thumbs up on the video, guys. Okay, let's set the clock. Here we go, Nadia. Now, Nadia, if you have a person in mind, you would like me to look at their name, but you don't want to say their name, that's fine. Just say, let's say you wanted me to look at someone called Robert. Just say the name is R and there's 6 letters or 5 letters on that. So if you do want me to look at somebody else, I'm going to look at your name twice. But if you want me to look at somebody else's name for you, or it might not have anything to do with love. You might want to look at your boss's name or something with work. But let me know before I go too far. All right, so Nadia, love situation, please. Nadia, love situation, please. And the fact that I used the name Robert might mean that you're going to be talking to someone called Robert, or there's somebody, Ashraf. Okay, so you want me to look at that. Nadia, N-A-D-I-A, Ashraf. Okay, Nadia. Is there more than this person? Because we got 2 males here and we got a 3 sitting in the middle. So it's like there's 3 of you. Now, I don't mean like you're fooling around with this guy and fooling around with that guy. You could be. It could be the 3 of you are friends, and this could be his friend or your friend, and then you got Ashraf. So I feel you're getting confused or even jealous, or there's jealousy there with that 7 of clubs. I also feel like there's been some sort of forced change in movement. Now, this can mean where you and Ashraf are separated for some reason, that you're at a distance from each other. Maybe you used to work together. There used to be 3 of you all together, and now one of you have sort of not in the party. There is a definite friendship thing there. It's not showing me the love thing. It's like are we friends or are we more? There's nighttime invitations here. You may be invited to an all-girls kind of thing. There's also probably a friend or a relative that's going to be getting engaged or married sitting there. Down here with this Ashraf person, there's a lot of focus on work and making money. He wants to be working in a place where he works 2 hours and gets 7 hours pay, but unfortunately it's showing me that it's more likely 8 hours work and 7 hours pay. So it looks like he's got a lot of frustration going on around his work, his career, his future. There's some sort of apology thing sitting here, so I don't know whether something went down between the 2 of you. There's definitely jealousy cards everywhere, so this can be envy on your part or his. If you're, liked by a lot of people, it can be that he doesn't like that energy sometimes. He wants you just, looking at him. This is where somebody sometimes hasn't told 100% the truth, and then this is where he tells the truth. So he's very hot and cold energy. We got black, red, black, red. That's hot and cold, and you've got the same kind of energy going on here. As far as being in a relationship with this person, one person's committed and one person's not committed. Oh, he's a workaholic and he's a doctor. Okay. Hey there, Divine. I'm not on long today, Divine. I've got about another 30 minutes and I'm putting the stop sign on. And I want to wrap it up by then. So I've got about 30 minutes and I've got 2 readings paid. He wants to change what he's doing. This can be somebody that wants to work somewhere else, but they also want to get a house somewhere else. They want to move. This is movement. He may be thinking about going back where he grew up or back where you were or something. It's like he wants to go back to something as well. This is playful energy up here. I feel like you're very playful. I feel like you might be very flirty with people, in a good way though. This is not something deceitful or anything like that. But sometimes you may talk nicely to somebody and then they take it the wrong way and they think that you want them or something like that because they desire you. So I do feel desire coming your way. Down here with him, I just see sometimes he gets a lot of money and sometimes he's working long hours and not getting the money for it. But I feel like he feels he's responsible. And so he wants to do whatever he has to do. Okay. You. So the name's Nadia. Okay, so up the top here with you, again, we get 2 kings. So we're getting 2 males, 2 males. So I feel like you have him, but there's also somebody else in the background. It can be your ex. It can be somebody that is just a really close friend. But I do see the 2 the two energies here. Now, one of them could just be your boss or something like that, and then one of them is him. You do tend to put a wall up and shut people down. I feel like it might be something to do with your past. Maybe somebody lied to you, cheated on you. Something may have happened in your past, and sometimes you do get cold and you put a wall up. Also, I feel like you might get confronted by somebody sometimes. City Babe, please get ready with your question because it's coming up very, very soon. Down here, Nadia, with him, he feels that you're very powerful, you're very driven, and when you make your mind up, you do what Nadia says, or, oh my God, she's going to be angry, she's going to be upset. But he likes that about you. He likes that you make a firm decision and you do what you want to do. He does have a lot of love for you, and he also has the desire card, but he is desired by people as well. So him being a doctor, I'm assuming there's a lot of female nurses running around, probably patients that think, oh my God, this guy is just, I love him. So I don't like Knight of Wands when you're looking at a relationship with someone, because it can represent somebody that you want the King of Wands. The King of Wands is attractive and flirty and fun, but he's also dedicated to just you and dedicated on the journey of what he wants to do. The Knight of Wands can be somebody that's playing around, but they also love and desire you at the same time. So yeah, there's mixed energies coming through from both of you. Let's get on to this. Okay, we need to get your yes and no question. You don't have to type your yes and no question, Nadia. Is there some communication from him? This is a communication card, but it would be about through work and things like that. So this here is usually an offer to go somewhere. I should be able to read it, City Babe. So just think of a yes and no question you've got, Nadia, and we'll have a look at these in a sec. That's the end of the reading now, Nadia. I'm not seeing two people in a relationship and a commitment, but I am seeing desire, love, sexual appeal. I do see that you've got more than him if you want something else, because you've got 2 kings and 2 jacks coming up. So I do feel that there's other people that desire you apart from him. So you could go down either street. You could keep focused on him, but know that he's got a lot of female attention around him at the same time, but he does desire you and admire you at the same time. Okay, Nadia. There's you, the mother, the wife, the person looking and tending after people. You've got a lucky situation coming up, and sometimes with work and things, you've got the sun underneath, so eventually things will work out the way you want. Sometimes things get a little bit too much, I think, in your mind. I think you might overthink things at times, and it really sort of it puts you in a weird place sometimes, Nadia. Focus on the positive. Enjoy every day that you have. And but there is a need for an apology either from him or from you. And my computer is dictating everything I'm saying. It's taking dictation at the moment. Siri. Hey Siri. Stop. It's not stopping. No, I'm not going to try again. It's asking me to try again. I've got to work out how to turn that bloody thing off. It keeps taking everything in. Okay, so think of a yes and no in your mind, Nadia, and thank you. Welcome to our room. Welcome to our soul tribe here. It's like one big happy family here. A lot of the same people come in, but I'm always hoping for new people every day. So thank you again for your donations today. Much, much appreciated. This is my career. This is my job. Didn't used to be for many, many years. It was this was like a sideline thing. But now it's my income. So here we go. Nadia, yes or no? Now, if we don't get yes or no, I'll give you the energy. Okay, we didn't get a yes or no, but I'm going to give you a yes on whatever the question was because we got two very positive cards here. You're being told to go straight to the source. So this would be contact him, have a conversation with him. Don't talk to somebody that works with him or his sister or some friend of his. You need to go straight and talk to him if that's what that's about. If that's at work, go and talk to the boss or whoever it is you need to talk to. You're being told to reach for the top. Reaching for the top is whatever you feel you deserve, and go for it. Over here, you do have love coming into focus, so there should be some sort of love offer or something on the table for you very soon. Anyway, thank you so much. Please come again. All right, so we got City Babe, and the question is on PayPal. It's now 10:45. This is a mini reading for her. Will you be able to? Oh, so you do your dates the other way around to me, don't you? So you're talking about the 1st of July, around the 1st of July. Okay, so we're looking at the sale on the 1st of July. So this is a mini reading. Thank you, City Babe. All right, here we go. I won't say your name on live. Oh, so you're finally selling it. You finally put it on the market. I thought you were going to rent for a while longer or something. I thought you were doing the renting thing. Okay, so... Well, actually, that was a while ago that you asked me that, wasn't it? So you may have been renting it all this time. Wow. For some reason, I'm going to reshuffle that, but that's like no, 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 no. There's the two business people talking business, and it's almost like frustration, anger. When I see this and we're talking about a money deal and a contract and all of that, this usually means somebody comes in, they say that they want it. Then when it comes time for signing the contracts or whatever, it turns out the bank won't give them the money or they don't have what they were supposed to have. Yeah, so I'm going to reshuffle, but if we get that same sort of thing, there may be a delay, a problem. Because you want red card, same card, the lawyer. Now this is changing. Look at that. We've gone from completely black to nearly all red because the kings don't count as a colour. There's the kings talking the terms, talking the contract. It may be delayed. You had 9s before, didn't you? I'd have to go back and look at the camera. It may be something to do with September or the 9th or 9 weeks from now, where this sale goes ahead. There's the money changing hands. When the money comes, when you sell it, is the money like at least more than half of it going straight back out onto something else, City Babe? Because that's what it looks like. And it looks like that frustrates you because you wanted more. So if you were wanting a certain percentage, it's either like you're going to settle for less than what you wanted, or you're going to take it and then it goes again. So this here can be a hesitation thing inside where you're like, yeah, all right, let's give it to these people, because this person would be a family person buying it to be their family home. This person over here would be buying it as an investment. So there's not money going straight back out again, because I'm just wondering why this 9 is like the sale, because that's like cashing in. It's like, or is the money going into retirement fund? something like that. Is it going into a college fund? It's like the money from the house goes into something else, but there's also money needed for something else at the same time. So I'm going to give you a yes on the sale, but a delay, so possibly not on that particular date. I do see 2 people interested, and of course one person will get it, but I'm not sure which one, looking at that. Family or investment, you know. Okay, so let's just get more information on this for... This could be you and Mike as well, standing here talking to the people, talking to the lawyer, saying we want that 5 extra. So it could be 5,000 extra. It could be 50,000 more or less. I just don't like that black 9 there, because that can mean something that you feel disheartened about, you feel worried about, you get angry about. But the ending card, the 8 of Hearts, that's like celebrating, sitting down, having dinner and going, oh, it's done, it's over. I don't know why you got all those black cards in the beginning, City Babe. It could be some sort of storm warning about something that's approaching at the moment and nothing to do with the house. It could be some other thing going down in the family or something like that. But it was around males. It was around older males. Like father figures or boss or something like that. And I don't think it's Mike either. If you're thinking, oh God, is something going to happen with Mike? No, I don't think it's Mike. Haggling with the money, the price, wanting a bit more, and then settling for, okay, you know, it's like when I bought this house, when we bought this house, they had a set fee on it. We talked to the real estate. They told us what to offer. We made an offer. They wouldn't accept it. Then they wanted this offer. We offered 5 more, and they took it. And we found out later on the only reason they took it was they were bankrupt and they had to sell it. So we wouldn't have got this house if it was just people waiting to sell. So the star is, if this is what you're wishing and hoping for and this is what you're manifesting, it will happen. But I do see a haggling, a juggling going on with the money, City Babe. All right, so let me just do a quick yes and no thing. You can ask a totally different question in your mind, City Babe. Yes or no for City Babe. Thank you again for your mini donation today. Do we have another donation after this one? Did somebody else pay, Rhonda? What's up next? It's 11 o'clock nearly, so I do have to leave in the next probably 20 minutes. You've got a yes there, City Babe. That yes could be about your original question as well, that it will go. I do feel possible delay or a haggle or something. The only thing that comes to mind, City Babe, is where the person that buys it, there's a delay in the transfer of the money or something like that. And they go, it's still not in there. It's still not in there. It's still, you know, and you start to get worried. And that might be why that black 9 was there, that you get really worried about it. There wasn't another payment, Rhonda. Okay, so we're back to the freebies. Plan the future now. So whatever it is you want to do once it's gone, you need to start setting out the pace of what you want to do. And something might not be true that you're looking at the moment. Anyway, thank you, City Babe. All the best with what you're doing. I mean, you've still got, what, about 3-4 weeks before this all happens. Just don't be surprised if it's delayed for some reason. I just feel like there's a money transaction thing. All those black cards coming out, though, City Babe, I feel like that's something that's warning you about. Be prepared. Be prepared for something that's coming. It didn't look like sickness, so don't worry about that. But it did look like it could be a financial thing, or I don't know, something to do with your boss, something to do with a father figure, or Mike's father, or whatever. Okay, so what are we up to? Astro Love. Is Astro Love next? Astro Love. Okay, let's put Astro on the list. Okay, Astro Love. And you are a moderator, so we will give you one of these. Now, if anybody is wanting a paid reading, I'd rather do the mini ones at the moment, not the full ones. I'm just going to go to Stream Elements and turn it off for the payments now. Let me go. Stream Element. I don't know if it's going to turn them off though. Super Chat is fine to stay there at the moment. What's that one? That's fine to stay there. Actually, we don't need that. Oh yeah, we do. Where's the new one that I put there? Oh, no, I'll turn that in a minute. I'll turn it off in a minute. Okay, let me get back to my camera. All right. So we'll do this one for Astro Love. One of these. I'll give you a tarot message today. So Astro Love, you went, should you reach out to Angel? I'm getting the urge to contact him and keep getting signs about it. Okay. Here we go. Should Astro Love reach out to Angel because she's getting these signs and she has the urge? Should Astro Love reach out and make contact with Angel? As soon as we hit about 10 past 11, I will turn off all the things. Yes. 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 If it's your heart's desire, and if you're feeling this urge, like you said you are, and you feel it will make you feel more balanced within yourself, I feel this is all about strength and courage to actually reach out. When you're ready to do it, just do it. This could be some sort of healing that needs to happen as well. Your other message is, this is the mask. This is where somebody puts on a front that I'm okay, and inside they're screaming, or no, I'm not angry, and they want to go and punch a wall or something. So it's like where you're putting on this face of, oh, it's okay, you know, I'm all right with this situation, but inside you're not okay. So this can be where if you contact him, you may put on a different sort of feeling when you contact him. You might want to contact him and say, oh, I've missed you so much, I love you, da, da. But you just ring him or contact him and say, hey, just touching base, how you been? But you want to say more. So I feel like that's why that's come out. It's not advising you either way what to do, and this is you holding on to the past. So you're holding on to something. You're holding on to this angel and the desire of what you need it to be. But this here, it's like a process of healing and what you're going through. And you need, if you feel this is going to balance you out and make you feel better, well, you need to do it. Yeah, but I'm getting a yes there with all of that. But just be prepared. These two cards are not that great when you're looking at a relationship. This can be where you're just holding on too tight to what it was and what you want. And this over here where you might change yourself to be what you know that he wants instead of being who you are, and not talk about things that are bugging you or upsetting you because you don't want to cause problems. So anyway, okay, so Meh is next. And thank you so much, Astro Love, for joining my channel and helping out. I really, really appreciate it. Meh is next with a freebie. Meh usually does payments sometimes, don't you, Meh? Sometimes you pay. I'm trying to think of what your name is. Does it start with K, your real name, Meh? There's two names I've got in mind. One is long name and one is about 5 letters long and it starts with K. because there's a couple of people that come to mind with the proper name. Free. And I might be completely wrong. You know, my name might start with S or T. I don't think I read for anybody's name that starts with T. Anyway, will you do well with the nails series in... nails, you're going to be doing this. What do you think, guys? Yes or no? Next time I get these done, which will be in about 2 weeks, I don't like the straight. I want to go back to the round. You know, I don't like this ballet tip straight thing. My hubby actually thought that these were completely acrylic fake. And I turned them over and I said, this is my own fingernails. This is just acrylic layer on top to make them strong. Because they were snapping. My real nails kept snapping and breaking at the bottom. But yeah, this is my own nails. But yeah, it was yesterday we were eating something for dinner and I was talking about my nails and I said, I'm going to get rid of this straight. I don't like it. I want to go back to the round. Anyway, yeah, I like the round. I like them. I was even thinking of point, you know, trying something different, going into a point. All right, so it does start with K. Is it the 5-letter K name? Ends in N, or is it the longer name that ends in Y? I think it's the 5-letter name that ends in N. I like to try and remember people, you know, especially people that come in regularly, but I do have a lot of people, plus I've got people on the real world here, not online, that I have to remember as well. Will go well doing the nail series? It's a funny thing. Attachment could mean that when you're attaching the things that you may find a little bit of a problem with it. But yeah, this is yes. The second chakra is the... like being taught by the right kind of people. If you're feeling that you're not getting the correct instructions, you need to ask questions. And then we got the third one, which is the balance, where you're going to feel balanced with what you're doing. But these two cards mean yes. This card means, it could mean in a positive light, it could mean that you get very attached to doing nails and think, this is all I want to do. I want to do nails now. I want to open up my own nail thing. I want to do it from home or whatever. So you could get very attached to this whole nail thing. But the other thing with that, I'm thinking nails, you've got to glue the fake ones on or you've got to put the acrylic on. So make sure you're putting the base coat and whatever that stuff is they put underneath to make sure this stuff sticks and all of that. So it might just be a heads up that if something doesn't feel right or like someone saying, oh, it came off, or the attachment, make sure you're using the right product. But anyway, good luck with that, Mare. It sounds all very fun and interesting what you're doing with cosmetology. We don't call it that out here. We call it beauty therapies. People go into beauty therapies. We used to call people beauticians. Now they like to be called a beauty therapist. They don't like just beauticians, the name. All right, so what have we got now, Rhonda, after meh? I'm just going to make some of this. I'm just going to check my phone to make sure whether this person's replied. I'm just telling her I need to know your decision. All right. Yeah, this is somebody that's been contacting me for about a month. And not answer, like rings me, the phone rings once or twice, and then when I go to answer it, she doesn't keep ringing. And I thought, oh, maybe wrong number. And then she did it again. And then she did it again. So then I messaged her and told her I'd been busy online or whatever. And I said, what's happening? You know, and then finally a week later, she messaged me saying, are you doing readings? Where are you doing them? And then I said, oh, I'm actually coming your way. I said, I can come to you today, but only today. I've got today. But there's other things I need to do, and I need to know whether this woman wants her reading or not. Okay, so what's happening now? Oh, my screen was stuck just then, guys. I was wondering who was next. My screen was stuck way back. Cami Lovely is next. Cami. And then we got Leanne, Cami and Leanne, and I pretty much will go offline. I'm going to turn off the stuff, stream elements. Let me turn it all off. Super chat is off. Free reading off. PayPal off. And let's turn on closed. Okay, let's see if the closed thing comes up and the other stuff stops. All right, here we go. So Cami first. Will Midu give me what I wanted from him for free? Will Midu... Cami requested something from Midu. Is he going to give this for free? Is Midu going to give Cami what she's requested for free? You need to have a strategy and a plan by the looks of it. That just flung out. Hey there, James. If you just want to do a quick mini, yes, do it now. Because I do have to go offline in 20 minutes. So pay it now. And I think we've only got Leanne. And then we're finished, are we, Rhonda? There's no more with the free list because I haven't got time. So, okay, so if you did want to pay now, James, you need to do it right now, just for the mini. Is Cami going to get what she wants for free from Midu? Well, it looks like it, but you've got the woman holding the coin. That normally means that you've got to give some sort of money, but it might not be much. The fourth chakra here, this is your heart's desire. These two cards are yes, but the hostility card means no. So I don't think it's completely free. There may be something expected. He may want something in return for whatever this is that you're hoping for. Let's say it's a cup. You want that cup. You're hoping he's going to give it for free. And he might say, well, I'll give you this for free, but you cook me dinner. Or my sister needs help with something. So it might be an exchange trade where he expects something. I don't think it will be much because you've got two cards that mean yes, but the hostility card could be where you're like, I'm not too keen on that. All right. City, I don't know. I don't know where you were on the list. But I did say right at the beginning, like when I've got to go, I've got to go. So James, what was happening with James? Because I've got like 10 minutes. Leanne, is Emad thinking of proposing to you? Is Emad thinking of proposing to Leanne? Cami, I didn't realise you're a moderator. Sorry, but I'm running out of time now. Normally I pull more cards. Have you been doing moderating with the room, or have you been waiting for your thing? I don't know because I haven't been looking. Because because I usually do extra cards for people helping out. I can't see anything. Has Cami been actually helping? I can see Astro Love and Rhonda. I don't expect, like, if there's 4 or 5 moderators in the room, if 2 of them are running it, I don't really expect everybody to be doing something. Anyway, I can't see anything as I scroll back. Oh, she was number 16 on the list. Wow. Well, yeah, it doesn't look like it. I'll be going live tomorrow, James. It's Friday here for me tomorrow. Public holidays next week on Monday. So I won't be on live Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which is your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I won't be on live those times. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So if you want to wait till tomorrow, yeah. Oh, you did donate? All right. So let me quickly look at this. Is Emad thinking that he will propose to Leanne? Is Emad thinking of proposing to Leanne? And there's a yes. There's the plan. And you're thinking of it more than he is. You're worried about it, you're waiting for it, but you got yes, yes, yes. These are 3 cards of yes, yes, yes. I think this means that he knows that that's what you want. He knows that you're thinking he's going to do that. So he's working out when he's going to do it, you know. But we got the door to romance here. That can mean that he wants to have romance and stuff first. He wants to see what he feels before he takes the plunge. So that's Leanne. Okay, so let me just check for James. Oh, is Paddy dating someone? My phone is on the 1111. That's a good thing. James's thing's not here. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, James, let's do yours. And then pretty much I might be able to... Who's left in the room, Rhonda? Who's left in the room waiting for a freebie? I know City was sitting there, but City was number 16. But is 16 people in here or what? Because I can't see it. So just confirm who's here. And did the stream elements come up with the robot saying that I'm finished? But I'm not taking any newbies on. If somebody else says, I'm here, you know, and they're not on the list at all, not taking any newbies on. But I will do City if there's no other people waiting. Okay, here we go, James. Is Patty dating someone else? Is Patty dating someone else? Yeah, the 1111. I see 147, 247, 447, 427. I like that the one's changed to a 2 because 1 can mean 2 people doing their own thing and 2 can mean the 2 people coming together on the same track. Okay, it can mean loyalty and trust and stuff as well. Is Patty dating someone else? Let's just put Patty's name down. Patty. I think that's a no. She's playing around though. She's talking to someone. She's thinking about it. It could be someone from her past that she's been connecting with as well, James. She may be having a past sort of discussion thing going on, but all of those black cards tell me somebody that's just, they're thinking about it, but they're thinking negatively about it at the same time. She's kind of worried about someone being a player. That could be you or this person that she's talking to. But is she actually dating someone? I'm getting no, no, no. And this would be fooling around and flirting. And then this is someone from the past. So let's see, is Patty dating someone? Is Patty starting to date someone? Is Patty dating someone else? she's exploring it. We got the Page of Cups. That can be a weekend romance. It can be a flash in a pan. Let's go out to dinner and then nothing else happens. I do feel there's been some sort of get together with somebody. I feel like on the one hand, she was thinking, oh, this could be something. And then the other hand, it's showing me that it's a weekend fling, or someone's in town and she hooks up with them and then it doesn't go anywhere. She is wanting something better though. She's searching for that right kind of feeling. What's going on with Patty? What's going on with Patty? What's going on with Patty? Ah, look, sly dog. I think whoever it is, James, is not a good character. I think that this person's sly and sneaky and she knows it. But she's also got stubborn energy about it's none of your business. And if I want to do this, I don't care what you think about this person. So she may have been contacted by somebody that actually hurt her or cheated on her or something in the past. It may be somebody that it never worked out in the past with this person, and they may have contacted her, or she decided to contact them, or she ran into them. I do think that for a brief moment she may have thought that it could be something, but she's realizing that this person's sly, they haven't changed, and this can be feeling tied down to something and she doesn't want to be. But this is like where this person or her is looking towards something else. So yes or no, is she with somebody? I don't think so. I think that it's some sort of brief, weird thing. And it won't last anyway, because the Page of Cups and this energy, I just don't feel it won't last. If she had more of this kind of thing, hearts and things, yeah, I think that it would be a yes. Anyway, that's what we've got there, James. And what time is it? It's 1:15. I've still got about 5 or 10 minutes. So who was still on the list, Rhonda? We got Mirror. Who else is here? James, just think of a yes and no in your mind. I was going to say mate. Hey, James, mate. just think of a question, yes or no, in your mind. The answer is yes. So whatever you were thinking just then, you get a yes. You need to say no to somebody, and you've also got a plan B that you need to get together. So if you were planning on something with Patty, but at the moment she's exploring something with the wrong kind, you need to have a plan B of what you're going to do next. Yeah, and if it was nothing to do with Patty, yeah, you definitely need a plan B ready to go. You need to say no to somebody as well. All right, James, thank you. So we're back to our freebie list. Who else have we got? Mirror. I remember Me and You was in here right at the very beginning. So what do we got, Rhonda? Rhonda, we got Me and You, and we got City, and we're done. Okay, City, post the question as well, because I'm done. I'm out of here. So, Mirror, does your boyfriend Adele like you? Well, he's your boyfriend, right? Does Adele like Mirror? Does Adele like Mirror? I mean, why would the person be your boyfriend? Oh, there it is. It's working. Look, all readings are now closed. I've got to somehow get the big big red crosses and everything to apply to that. I don't know how I'm going to get them on there. I'll have to work that out on Stream Elements. Mira wants to know if her boyfriend Adele likes her. Most times he does, yes. Sometimes you wear out his patience with, I don't know. This can be where sometimes you frustrate him. This here, the second chakra, it's like your family to him. You create a balance and a family feel. His family likes you as well, that card there. This here with the patience and hostility, This is where you've got to be patient with him, or he's trying to be patient with you. Okay, so, but the hostility card I feel is where sometimes you frustrate him or piss him off, basically, with things. It could be that you go, oh, I don't like this thing or whatever, and he's going, oh, here we go again, you know, that sort of thing. But does he like you? I believe he loves you. Bottom of the deck, we got the attachment thing. So sometimes you might be a bit too clingy with him, and he might say, I've got to go do this, this, and this, and you're like, oh, but I don't want you to, or, you know. So yeah, the attachment thing's there as well. Me and you, is your sister's wedding going to be awesome? Oh, that's right, you asked, would you end up with somebody through the wedding? Is me and you, I can't remember, what's your star sign or your first name? Is this sister's wedding going to be awesome? Hopefully, yes. Oh, well, that's the attachment that's being together. The temple and the path, that's nice. And the walking away thing. Is there some big plan for when they leave, when they've finished with the wedding? Because I think it's almost like fireworks or some big thing when they're actually going, and the clothing and what they wear. I know that I think it's, I'm not sure if it's China or India. There's one culture where they wear 7 dresses from the beginning of the wedding to the end of the wedding. It's like all about the dresses and what the changing, and yeah, so I don't know if that's something that's in your culture. I know in our culture, usually what happens is the bride wears the bridal gown all day at the reception, and then at the end of it, the bride and the groom go away. They put on their jeans and their t-shirt or their dress or whatever. Some people go all outs and wear really, really expensive stuff, and they come back to say their goodbye to everyone, and they go off, and then they're supposed to go honeymoon and whatever. But I think that's going to be a big thing. The temple and the path, you got all the stars and things flying around. This is a yes. I think the attachment here is possibility that your sister was expecting a particular thing and it didn't really go as planned. But also I feel like it's two people making an attachment to each other. Maldive. Okay. All right. So that was me and you, and City free reading. Does the family of Ima think positively about you? Does Ima's family think positive about City? Does Ima's family think positive about City? So I'm going to say my goodbyes, and thank you, Rhonda. I didn't think you'd be here today, but thank you so much. And thank you, Astro Love, for holding down the thought as well. And thank you, Zaria, who was here briefly and gone. And everybody that donated today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And your answer is... oh, the same 2 cards come out. They may think that you hold on a little bit too tight to Ima. They do think highly of you. This is something, this came out before, I think it was you. This is something to do with how you dress or what you have or how you work in life or what your family has. So they think highly about all of that sort of situation. The walking away card, in this circumstance, they do sometimes worry about whether you would commit to their son, to Ima, or whether that person would commit to you. So it can be a questioning whether this thing's going to stick. But then the attachment is too much, holding on too much. But let's just see what was on the bottom. Yeah, I think you have a lot of anxiety and fears. I think this might be your energy, and you might be worried about this here, this walking away thing, that things, because of family, is this going to work or not? But the first card out is a yes. This is a big fat yes. This is a and this is a no over here. So there's all different energies here, and it could be different people within the family. like the mother and the sister or something think you're fantastic, and maybe somebody else is like, yeah, she's all right, you know, that sort of thing. So it can be different energies coming off other people. Thank you, silly mum. Sorry you didn't get a reading today. Come back, I'll be online tomorrow. Please consider donations and things like that, because you get a more detailed thing. And the yes and no's are very brief, and it's pretty hard to work out something in detail with 3 cards, but this is my job, this is my income. Anyway, guys, I've said my goodbyes, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Thanks, Rhonda. I'll talk to you on the phone. Okay, bye, guys. And I'm going to try and set it up so that it tells people when I'm going to be online. I've got to work out this OBS thing.